Hello everybody, welcome back to Nick and Sergio's Fun Watch List. Today we are recapping Solo Las Más Season 2, Episode 2. What is your main takeaway from this episode, Sergio?
My main takeaway is I'm trying to figure it out what this meant when the sales was on stage. After her critiques, I'm like very curious to know because this episode I feel like was all about her.
Deseos is the main character, as always. Stay tuned, we're here to talk about Solo Las Más! Thank you so much for joining us again for a new season. We are very excited to be back.
It's a very exciting season, and I feel like this episode really showcased how like strong and talented these girls are.
I don't think one girl did bad in one part of one challenge. Everyone did good in everything.
Everybody was very solid. I feel like the mini
layers of
challenge was like very, very surprising.
Jumping ahead a little bit, they were talking about like maybe the teams didn't work together, and I was like, that just seems like a bunch of people doing really well on their own to me. Like, I just thought it was great.
But you know what? I will say it. The rules don't make sense.
The rules are so confusing, and I'm glad we're not the only ones who are confused, because a couple of the girls in the workroom who are talking to the Brunos every day still don't know what's going on. So at least it's not just us. They're in the workroom, and they go up to the board,
the star
board.
placement, the
yeah,
it's a sports thing.
Well, it's much better than the one last
bowling.
year. It is like bowling because
This
it's
is
got the
kinda like bowling,
squares
yeah.
and it's got the frame.
It's like a full strike or like a
spare.
Yeah.
And then your points roll over, and then you can get a rainbow strike. We'll get into that. I will compliment the production design team for really stepping up their work on the star board. Because remember last
season, oh my god, the stars kept falling off. Like they couldn't really put them on the board.
It also just looked like it was like, you know, when you have like a science fair project and you go and you get like a poster board and you like tape some things to it. It was a little that kind of material.
It was very much that, yeah.
This looks like it's actually like a nice plastic and it's got a nice custom print on it. And the stars are magnetized, and they look like they're made out of...
Well, they were magnetized last year, but they kept falling.
Not very good.
Also, like, I don't understand why they only have, like, so many stars in the board, even though they give, like, 3 stars an episode.
Well, they're already trying to cram them in.
Yeah.
We'll see at the end of the episode.
I don't like that. They could have fixed that.
I guess each column is meant to pertain to, like, each episode, right? But it's like if you're getting multiple stars an episode, then the square should be significantly bigger than 1 star, so you can actually fit more than 1 star.
So 2 plus 2 is 4, and then the square root of 5? Why?
Literally, it's simpler than that. How many stars can I fit in this little box for 1 episode? If there's going to be more than 1 star one
episode,
episode,
so what you're saying is they should have repeater badges.
They could have
this tiny
badges.
and just put it on their body.
They could, yeah. For this format, I'm so confused by the stars and the stars on the board and the sort of ethereal numbers that they represent. But every time they go to that column thing where the girls are going up and down, I'm
lost. I'm lost. But I do like them revealing, like they do like a little microwave turn and then they like either go up or down. I do like that. But we start the episode with the girls together in front of this board and they start placing the stars that they got last challenge. So
yeah, and Mistabu is very quick to point out that she is the only girl who has ever won the talent show twice. Which is an accomplishment.
Yeah, I think I rewatched it somewhere online. I don't remember, but anyway,
describe her previous talent show.
It was basically the same. I will say what I remember from mine is still great.
Yeah,
it's still good.
Okay,
sure. Let's say that.
I will go back and watch it along with the rest of season 3 eventually. They're all standing around debating the points. They're confused as we are, but luckily Rebel Mort comes in and interrupts all of that.
Luckily, like she basically told them nothing. She said gold is good, pink is fine, and then black is bad.
She's like, you get a ton of points. It was very vague. It was
so vague, and
you can say 5 points.
They're
is that
still
a ton?
bringing back the like ladders and snakes game.
The snakes and ladders.
Yeah, which. Who knows? Rebel Morg looks really cute this episode. I was really loving her like, whoop. Like,
yeah.
I just love like 2 like ponytails.
I like the little
The spike up.
feathers coming out of the
Yeah.
ponytails because that gives it like some extra dimension, and it sort of tricks you into thinking that her whole head is feathers.
It's simple, cute. Is she doing a reference for the challenge?
don't
With
know.
like the middle of her look? I
Oh.
don't know. You know, like a little...
Más típica?
Yeah.
We can go into that. Yeah, the main challenge of the week will be La Más típica, which is a reference to a season 2 challenge. So we're going back to another classic challenge. Exciting. And this was a very beloved challenge.
Was it?
Well, it's the most traditional, right? So we're
we didn't
celebrating.
review that season, so I don't know.
We watched that season before we met.
Yes.
Can you imagine? There was a time before Nick and Sergio watched this show together. I used to watch it alone in my house in San Francisco because none of my roommates cared or spoke Spanish.
That's still like all of our friends.
Go ahead. What happens next, Fred?
So, Rebel Mark announces that in this episode there will be a mini challenge.
Yes.
And the mini challenge is like a main challenge on Drag Race, and it will be like, would you say like it's like an SNL, Good Morning America?
I would say it was like SNL, but it was like pretty funny. I would
Yeah.
say that was the main difference. I would also say that this is funnier than I'm gonna get in trouble for this. This is so much funnier than RDR Live. Like, first of all, it's shorter.
Well, it was improvised too.
Second of all, it's mostly improvised, so it's like what the queens actually think is funny. And third of all, I just thought it was structured better. I thought the jokes that Lupita Kush did in her little Weekend Update, jumping ahead a little bit, I thought those were better than all of the Weekend Update jokes that they had written for RDR Live. I just thought this was really solid.
I think overall it was a very strong challenge because the girls are really good.
Everyone's
I feel like if
talented.
it was a different cast, and we've seen the different casts from previous seasons, sometimes they don't go the right way. In this episode in particular, I think it really showcased how everybody came here to play, and it really showed that everybody has like big talent.
And we forgot to mention they're getting into quick drag for this, which I love quick drag in an All-Stars season because
I
it's
do
like
love that,
really
yes.
talented girls who are just accepting like I'm going to allow myself to look busted
To
on
look
TV.
really bad on TV. So I that was very fun that they brought that back, and they're still playing that Nintendo music.
Yes, they're still playing the stolen Nintendo music. Should we play a little stolen Nintendo music right now and see if we get demonetized?
Cue the hit. We don't get monetized. What are you talking about?
I'm eligible. I'm eligible for monetization. We'll
Sure,
see.
everybody.
Let's look at this quick drag real quick. Who do you think is the cutest of these quick drags?
The cutest.
Hidden
Miss
just
Taboo looks so cute. She looks like sadness.
From Inside Out, yeah.
That's from Inside Out.
Hidden Mistake just looks like she's in full drag.
Hidden Mistake somehow is in full drag, which is insane.
Juana is giving what I want out of a quick drag
A quick
look.
drag where like a big look and the makeup is just
It's so
like,
messed up,
so
and she's got big 5 o'clock shadow.
Yes.
I thought that was really funny.
That was a really funny one.
They end up in 2 teams. They're going to do 2 different morning shows. And the first team is Regina Bronx, La Kylie's, Deseos Fab, Lupita Kush, and Juana Guadalupe.
That's 5.
It's a great team.
It's
oh,
a
yeah,
great
it's
team.
5 and 4.
Yeah, because they're doing 5 and 4. So in this second one, we have 4 queens, and one of them is Miss Taboo. The second one is Peque Valderas. The third one is Hidden Mistake. And the fourth one is Raga Diamante, who I will say looks like the most like reporter.
a real newswoman.
Like, like morning show lady.
Yes,
in this wig.
she was really funny. If you were to join one of these teams, which one would you want to join?
Based on what I already saw, or based on like the initial.
You're in the
mess of
workroom. You're in the
this?
workroom. Who are you trying to jump on with?
I
Because
feel
maybe
like-
you could have made one of the teams
I
better.
feel like I would have gone to the 5 group.
Yeah.
I would have kicked one of them out.
Oh, yeah.
And put
Smart.
me. I would have
Yeah.
done a sales fab and try and figure it out some way.
I think that's smart because even though we are obsessed with this cast, obviously, I think acting improv-wise, maybe Hidden's a little weaker, maybe Miss Taboo's a little weaker. So I think you're probably on the right track. I would join that team as well. But like we said, they both did really well. What were some of your favorite moments from the first group?
I feel like Lupita Kush
Yes.
ate that up.
Very strong.
She was
Love the
so
wig.
strong. That was like the moment in which I was like, oh my God, like she's very funny and she can improv, and you know, her doing the little sound and like switching side to side was so smart.
Yeah.
I think. And I will say from like Kylie's and Deseos was the weaker part, but I feel like Deseos really was pushing the conversation. So I think that's why she won as well.
Well, Deseos knows how to like make a quiet moment work. That's
Yes.
really what she does.
She does
on
that
her
really,
own.
really well, yes.
And I think La Kylie's was having a little trouble bouncing off of that. She isn't as comfortable being quiet because she's more fun and ostentatious. So maybe that's why that didn't quite work. Then we went into the next pairing, which was Regina and Juana, and they were doing a cooking segment, right?
Yeah, which I
No
think
utensils.
from those two...
I thought Juana was a little
Juana
funnier.
was slightly better.
But they were
she was
both
able
great.
Yeah, but they were both great, but I think overall Lupita Kush was the standout of this group.
I agree. I think Lupita was stronger than the other duos. And it's like harder because she didn't have anyone to bounce off of.
Or easier.
Well, that's true.
Then
If your
nobody's
partner's not
cutting
very
you.
good, then that's maybe nicer.
Like no one's talking... What?
Do you think that Lupita wrote those jokes? Because if she did, she should have won the whole episode. That was really funny.
If she wrote those jokes, then yes, she should win.
Yeah.
The entire... that's the other thing where this was winning the main Rainbow Star was a little... I don't know how that happened.
I don't know why people are getting stars when they get stars. And it's not because...
Also, okay, I'm jumping ahead. Let's talk about the second group who... Let's talk about the second group. Who was your standout?
So I do think Raga, just because it took me to a place that some of the larger, draggier performances didn't.
It felt more real.
Yeah, it felt
real but funny.
Real
very comedic, but not like what Peke did.
Yeah.
You know?
She was doing more of a fully realized character, and Peke was just doing more and more and more, which also really worked. Really
yes.
funny. And I think it was really hard for Hidden because the bit was that she kept sort of getting interrupted. And that's a nice thing to do as a team player, but it's like,
but
it didn't
that's
let
also
her
the
shine.
thing that won't get you the win, I will say.
Maybe that's why they got criticized for not being team players, because that was the thing that I felt like, if someone told me that was my bit in a team of 4, I would be like, well, I'm fucked. I don't want to do that bit. That's not going to be good for me.
But would you say that is more teamwork than the first team?
What, allowing yourself to get a shitty part?
No, she was a threading bit through all of their scenes.
Which was nice, because she's playing some pop star who's coming to plug her album, and she's going through the different segments. So that was smart.
That's more team player to me than the first group, I would say.
Yeah. I guess just being in every segment and doing nothing in every segment is worse than just being in one segment and doing something really fun. Because Hidden's capable of being funny and loud.
And she said it in the confessional that she, she's good at being funny on the spot, not really having to improv this way. I think it does become a big thing once you stand in front of the camera and you're like, okay, shit.
You would know about that. I hate food stuff, but at the same time, just Peke.
But I also feel like
Peke
cleaning herself with the food. Peke, she really was the center stage in this bit, in that scene for me. So I feel like even though it was food related, in the ways that whatever, it was a good performance.
Yeah, this would have killed at Fat Slut for sure.
Who do you think from this cast was the top? I would say Peke.
But also Raga did really good.
Yeah, she was really good.
They were good in different ways.
Yes. And then there was a bit with the cockroach and this tube, which was disgusting, and it was
weird that only one person had to do it.
And then I don't know what they got.
One duo had to do it in each team.
But did they get stars or did they lose stars? Nothing really happened.
If I was on a team, I would be like, well, I'm not doing the cockroach thing. Someone else has to do it.
How did they decide who's going to do it? I don't know that they explain who and what happened after that bit. Basically, this is where it gets crazy. Everybody gets some type of star at the end of this mini challenge.
Yeah.
Half of them get a pink star.
But it's also crazy because they were like, it's going to be based on your teams. And then Rebel
and then they changed the rules.
No, we changed our mind. Everyone's just getting a random star.
Which they changed the rules again at the end of the episode.
Yes.
But in this part, basically half of them get a pink star, and it's not by group, it's individual, even though the whole thing is that
you did work well together.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a star because you stood out from that. That's
weird.
Crazy. But then the rest of the girls get a black star.
Yeah.
All of them. It's like if you're doing the big thing in the end with the lip sync and you lose the lip sync, you get a black star. I feel like that should be a stronger thing than everybody getting now a black star in just a mini challenge.
Yes.
That's a little confusing in terms of how they're going to add the stars and points and how does that work.
Like we said, the tops do get pink stars, and that is Lupita, Deseos, Juana, Raga, and Peke.
All of them deserve the win.
Yes,
they were
absolutely.
all the ones that stood out the most in this challenge.
And if it was up to me, I wouldn't put half the girls in the bottom. I just thought the challenge was good enough that, okay, maybe only 2 girls should get a black star.
I know, but they're trying to move strings around.
They're trying to do a bunch of math that none of us will ever understand. Literally, if they threw 1,000 stars at the screen and said, so-and-so won by 100 points, I would just believe them. I wouldn't ever analyze it. I wouldn't do any accounting. I would just be like, okay, I guess that girl won.
Which I am kind of liking.
Yeah, it's
what
pretty,
they're doing.
Yeah.
This season is going to turn out to be a great season.
This is the full Mario Party season because we also find out that there's a rainbow star that allows you to steal a star and also give a black star to someone else.
Yes. If
you can like trade
if
it.
I have a black star and I get a rainbow, I can give my black star to someone. The thing is, like, if I have a rainbow star, let's say, and then I have like one black star but no gold star, it's like I would much rather steal a gold star from someone than give my black star to someone. Like, I think that's when it becomes strategy.
This is very.
And it's
Mario
like, is it
Party.
worth me stealing a star or
so
giving
you? Can either negate the black star.
Yes.
I thought it was both.
I think based on the way they explained it, somebody correct us.
I hope that you are right because I was like, that is so busted.
No, you don't exchange.
Like that is like
it's not an exchange.
That is like an overpowered
no
alt in Overwatch.
It's
like
not
that
an,
needs
no,
to be nerfed.
It's not an exchange. You either take a star from someone
Okay.
or you can give your black star to someone. But you won't get, like it's either one. So
that's better. I'm less confused. Who gets this amazing new rainbow star power?
They sales fab.
Gracias, mami.
She just is really good at doing the sales fab. I think like she really found
It is
herself.
her best impression.
It's like,
you were right.
It is an impression of her, and that's amazing. Like she's able to do that, and I feel like that on its own is just a talent. Like also the way she's playing this game. Did she deserve the rainbow star? I think there were other girls that were a little better.
I think Lupita was a little better. I thought Peke was a little better. I thought Raga was a little better. I was confused by that, but I think maybe it was an instigation.
I think, this is La Más Raga, especially Solo Las Más. Did you not see Solo Las Más 1?
I did, but as we discussed, I don't remember any of it. My life is just vanishing the second it happens. I'm in a very weird time in my life. We go to the main stage.
And we find out that Galilea is not going to be the host for the entire...
Which surprised us, but it also makes sense.
Nobody said anything.
No one said anything to us.
I thought she was going to be there.
Why didn't we get an email? Why didn't we get a press release? Why didn't the Brunos call us and tell us what the rules would be?
Yeah.
Vanessa Claudio is back, and that is nice because last season they did the same thing where it was like the previous hosts from each season would come back.
Which you would think is a nightmare to coordinate.
I'm surprised they got everyone.
Their schedules, I feel like some of them.
And obviously it didn't happen
busy.
this year because Lorena Herrera didn't come back.
That's why they brought Galilea Montijo. So
my theory was after you explained how famous Galilea was, they were like, if we can't get Lorena, we have to have like a huge person so no one notices that Lorena's not here. That sort of felt like
nobody notices that any of the other hosts are there because there's no promo photos of them.
That's true. So do you think we'll get what's third girl's name? What's third host's name?
She's in jeans. She's in I don't know.
In jeans? Is it Sydney Sweeney?
It's a band. We've talked about
the
this.
band Jeans. Okay, yes, okay. Jeans Girl will be back next week, do you think?
Sure. I don't know. I don't know anything.
We'll find out. Let's talk about Vanessa's look though, because
she looks insanely good.
This outfit is so cool. The lines, the placing of the cutouts.
Yes, the little tapered, like the suit dress.
Makes her look very, very awesome. Yes. I love the gloves as well.
It's a great silhouette.
It's elegant.
And she's gorgeous, so this just elevates it to a whole new level. So
she's looking
very
good.
Exciting to see her. She was.
Yes.
I think it still proves that she's one of the best hosts.
Yeah, that's why season 2 is so great.
Has had. Yeah.
Yeah, we love Vanessa. Welcome back. Lolita Cortez is here. She's wearing a Bjork dress with a pink Freddy Krueger glove. How did you feel about it?
This swoosh thing looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen this.
It's Bjork.
I've seen so much drag. No, but recently in a show somewhere, one of the many drag shows.
Not a fashion show, a drag show.
A drag show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
I don't know.
It's really cool. I like it.
I like it. I don't like, again, I feel like if she's wearing only nails on one, then it should have been more like a whole
like
arm.
a sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Structure or something.
That would have been cool.
Just on one arm is like... not Gaga.
And then we don't have Alfonso back this week. We have Aldo Rendon, and I can't remember if I've seen this boy on the show before. Has he been on previous seasons?
He was on season 3.
The one I was in.
The one you missed. You haven't seen.
Are you sure he's only been on season 3?
Yes, he's only been on one season, I think. I remember he's very outspoken, and people don't maybe agree with what he says.
Oh, so he's the La Roche of Mexican
Yeah,
drag.
he's like the La Roche of Mexico.
I don't know what people's general impression of him is. I thought he had great critiques this week.
I would say all of his critiques are things that I said out loud to you when we were watching the episode, where I was like, oh, he's saying that. Oh, yeah. And
you were like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Like,
I felt validated in what I was saying. Yeah, we'll see. I think it might be that it flips between him and Alfonso, so we'll see.
Oh, I'd be fine
We don't
with
know
that.
anything.
We truly don't know anything. We're discovering this at the same time as you and often slightly after you. So we thank you for watching us. We go into the runway now. It's La Más Típica. It's really nice because they tell us which region or city everyone is representing.
Yeah, some of them are states and some of them are cities. So I'm like, okay, I'm here for the ride. I'm here to be educated.
I mean, I guess like it would be similar to being like, oh, I'm doing a San Francisco look. Like that's not a California look. That's like more specific.
I guess you can do a California and then go more. Yes, fine.
Regional
fine.
within a province. You know.
Can I do like my zip code?
Juana Guadalupe comes out first, and she is representing Chiapas. What do you know about Chiapas? I know very little. Can you tell me anything?
Is it because I'm the Mexican one? You expect me to give you the knowledge of my people?
I expect if anyone here knows, it would be you, and I would defer to you to speak on it.
I only know that outfit. It is a very traditional
cool
outfit that I feel like I've seen before.
So look, she got pretty criticized for this, but I thought there was some real innovation in the way her dress that was sort of standing up looked like it was part of the structure that was separating.
It felt like a part of the stage.
And then when the stage separated and it was still there and part of her dress, I thought that was like a cool magic trick. And then she comes out in this really beautiful colored dress, and there's a little consternation about the wig.
I also said the wig was like small.
It could have
been for like
bigger,
how big the outfit is. Like the wig was just like boop.
She's also a big girl. She's got big shoulders. She's got a big head. I think if you want to do... What? Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like you want a big wig, right? So even if it's like little braids, like have them be big.
Also,
big
if you want braids, the braids should be like huge so that you can see them from far away.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that maybe is where the comment comes from. I also feel like Moon did a very similar...
This kind of gave a little...
I feel like this runway has so many season 7 references. This is the first one, which she looks like Moon in what was it? It was a runway where she's like in a white dress and it's the same shape and she's like
she did have a white dress that had the silhouette. I remember that.
So as soon as this came out when she turned, like my mind went directly to Moon. But overall, I think it was great when she like put that over like to the side of her shoulder, that back piece.
She was joking.
I was like, why didn't you do that? That looks really good.
She took her critiques in stride. I did think that made the look a little better. But I also just thought that she was over-criticized. I thought this was a really strong look, and they were kind of nitpicking.
That's the thing where I'm getting confused, where I'm like, are they editing specific comments to be live, on the episode and then keeping some? Because some of these girls are getting critiques, and I'm like, it wasn't magnificent like you're saying. Like, I feel like I'm getting conflicting. It's like, Drag Race.
Maybe you had to be there. There's sometimes that. But like, speaking of girls who got like big positive critiques this week, we have Hidden Mistake coming out representing Sonora, and she's like a deer. Is that safe to say? She's a deer.
Well, she's doing the deer dance.
Yes. So
Which
I
is
do
a very
love the
traditional
silhouette
thing, and that's why she's wearing the bells and all of that. So in terms of that perspective, I think it's a strong look.
Really cool.
To win a pink star compared to people are in the cast, maybe not. But in silhouette, this looks amazing.
Great silhouette. I love how big the maracas are. I love her little deer-like prance that she does halfway through, and she didn't overdo it. She just did a couple.
It was a little 2 seconds.
Couple little prances.
But I will say, her eye makeup, where it looks like the contacts look like her face, that look like it is a real fabric over her eyes, looks amazing. For her to have a hat that big and it never like
Yeah, it shifted slightly.
Shifted,
but
like,
she could move
compared
a
to
lot,
what
and
we've
it still
seen,
stayed on.
like things shift, you know, like
Yeah.
that's very impressive.
Especially because it needs to be so perpendicular to look right. Like it was pretty impressive.
Because she has like the deer, you know, where I'm like, that's very impressive, and she was able to go down and do the little dance. So just that alone,
yeah,
I think that she did deserve the pink star after all.
Oh, okay. Now that you phrase it like that, that is cool. There's a lot of like obviously engineering.
There's a lot of things that could have
Coco
gone really bad, you know?
Yes.
But I feel like there's a lot of things that could have gone bad
Yeah.
very quickly with this look. And I feel like overall it was polished. It was a clean runway.
And good presentation.
Well, she was barefoot, so I think that helped a lot too.
Mista Boo comes out next, representing Tamaulipas. And I think we both had a really strong reaction to this initially. We were excited.
When she was like in the veil, like it looks
cool.
gorgeous when she's
and it looks
walking
so purposeful.
out.
Like you were seeing just
And
enough
it
of her
flows
peeking
beautifully,
through.
which I like with the concept of the dress, but then I feel like it's more fitting and styling. Like there was like a big gap in the back. You could tell that they could have cinched her in
There
more.
wasn't much of a silhouette, and even if you don't want to cinch, you are wearing like a like molded body cast.
Yeah,
like,
I felt
have it
like
go
all the
out
faces
more.
were, which are incredible to look at, but it
Beautiful.
felt like, again, I do agree with this statement of like, if you elevate this look higher, it would have been incredible.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the time where you do want the dress to like go out, because the dress goes in.
Yeah.
You know,
It
with
was a little
the train,
strange.
and then she kept like tripping.
She did trip a couple times. I did like that. I feel like on her butt she had two faces. Like
That was
for
very
each
funny
cheek.
though.
That was
I
pretty
did see
good.
that. That was very funny. Overall, great idea. I think that it's just some tweaking, and you know, it was
Maybe a
the
bigger
weakest.
hair.
I
you
will
know?
say, yeah. I
It's
think again, styling and like.
slightly different makeup. You know, like I think it's very close to being good. I think if the gloves were like a deeper shade
Like the
of
gloves
red,
don't match the boot, even though they're red. They're not the same red.
They're not in the same family. Overall, like the presentation of it was really cool. So Regina Brunks comes out next, and
I don't know why they hate my girl.
this was awesome.
It was amazing, from beginning to end. This is the, if you're gonna bring a prop, this is how big the prop has to be.
Yes.
This is, I get,
That's
these
a
are-
drag prop.
These are the references that keep happening, but Nyla will come again in a different runway. But this is also another Nyla Downs, you know, big thing for the runway.
Yes.
And I feel like in this case, it was very successful.
It's another example of a good reveal in the sense that I didn't know there was anything underneath this, and both looks are awesome in different ways. And
Because they're very, like, you don't see it coming.
How
Like,
did she
the
hide
type
those
of
chicken
reveal.
heads?
Yeah, the type
are
of
they?
reveal was amazing. Like, going from this cute, like, dress, and she's, like, an embroidery
even flipping
person.
it,
Yeah.
how did she do it? How did
And
she
she
do
looks
it?
so hot. That wig reveal.
Oh, the wig reveal
turned into
elevator,
Raja.
Yeah. Yes. Very that.
Wow. Like, she really has stage presence, and she's really, really a star.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
her.
realizing what I missed out on in season 3 because this is amazing drag talent. I think she's awesome. Okay, continuing really strong, we have Raga Diamante coming out representing Yucatan.
I think there's slightly some type of reference to her finale, because I feel like that's also what I love most about Mexico. So I feel like
Yes.
this is a crossover of the two, because the big piece behind her. I do agree with the shoes.
I also kind of didn't like the shoes.
Yeah, I was like, those don't go. If you're gonna have your dress go between your legs, then you need to have your legs exposed
Yeah.
and not covered. But she looks beautiful.
She looks absolutely gorgeous, and I think that's why the shoes were distracting because this all looks so custom. And the shoes look like, okay, I got this like at a Pride store and I like maybe spray painted them a little bit so they would be nicer.
And I thought she was gonna do that Nyla Downs and start singing.
No, she just talked. And she was doing kind of a Miss Universe kind of performance, right?
Yeah.
Did you like her Kingdom Hearts headpiece? I was instantly taken away to the land of Kingdom Hearts. I was thinking of Sora. I was thinking of Roxas. I was thinking of Goofy, Donald, King Mickey. That's where this look took me.
Okay. Oh! Oh my god, that kind of brought it into my head, but I still don't know what you're talking about.
But I guess my one actual critique is I would love if there was something on the back of the big circular piece.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was just black and it was stoned
At least it was glittered, you know, and it was the little something.
Someone threw a little glitter on it, yeah.
But overall, I think very, very strong.
Really cool.
I think very, like, coming from last week to this is really amazing.
Deseos Fab comes out next, representing Veracruz.
And wow.
Wow, what?
Well, like, again, the critiques are so different than what we saw. Because when I saw this, I was actually very into her not making a face.
It was kind of funny, right?
Gesture.
It was,
It was so funny. It was so campy. Like she was just walking. Like you could tell that she did purposely do that.
Yeah.
Like you could tell that whatever she said during the critiques was true. But the thing is that to me, it was so funny.
I think it's a choice. I think it might be a situation like, almost like if we can go international drag race for a second, almost like a Sammy Landry.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm doing something so specific. Like, please trust me, let me do my thing, because this is what people want to see, even though it's not traditionally what you might see on this competition.
Yeah,
so
and I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was good.
I really thought it was. I thought it was very funny that her face was so still the entire one way.
Even when her like little legs are kicking underneath, like,
especially
really
when she started like dancing and the like little just like slight moves. It was so campy and
it was
fun.
Really funny. I liked
because she
it.
had like no reaction in her face. So I actually thought that was really funny.
Peque Balderas is coming out next.
And
representing Monterrey and all that kooky shit that Lolita Cortez hates.
Doesn't like. Yeah. If we're finding something out, is that Lola Cortez does not like Monterrey.
This was awesome.
Nyla Downs comes out.
Stop it. Honestly, Nyla Downs wishes.
It opens and Nyla Down, but it was the silhouette.
The silhouette
It
for
was
sure.
very Nyla
And the
Downs
weird
silhouette.
like little wheelie prop was
Yeah.
very Nyla Downs.
And like when she opened it, it was so Nyla Downs. The trumpet dress came out. That's so Nyla Downs. But I will say, she ate it up.
This was incredible.
This is amazing.
And look, we both like Nyla. We've made no secret that maybe we were Team Moon.
Yeah, we were Team Other
Detox.
Girls.
But I think that what I like about what Peque did here is I felt like the prop was a little better integrated into the runway performance.
Yes.
It didn't feel like two separate pieces. It all felt like one cohesive presentation.
It was just amazing. It was like, what is that? Those eggs that you open?
A Matryoshka doll?
Sure.
Are you talking about the Russian dolls where it's a
Yeah.
little guy in there? And there's another little guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Matryoshka, right?
Yeah, sure. That. Well, those little eggs that you open and there's like more little things of the scene, just different scales. I thought that that is what this gave me, where it was like, oh, open, open, get like, and she kept changing.
When she revealed to the pants,
and
which
then
are
she started
so inventive.
dancing, and the energy that I think just how energetic this was.
Are these pants leather? Because these little they're so thin. That must have been 1,000 hours of work to get these little straps. Oh, wow.
Overall, I think my favorite runway.
Yes, I agree.
This episode.
And that's saying something because we had Regina, we had...
Regina was insanely
we had
good.
Raga
Raga was
Diamante.
incredible. Peque Valderas, I feel like just really took it there. Again, it was polished, clean. She delivered. I thought this was amazing.
This is why we were excited to have Peque back.
This is why she's my girl.
Wait, she is? I thought you were Juana.
No? When did
I was
say
Peque.
that?
Last episode. Check the tape.
Check the tape. Also check when we reviewed this season.
We did. Well, when we did, okay, if you want to get into it.
I was a Peque girl. You were the entire
originally Peque.
time.
I was Fifi the whole
Fifi
time.
the whole time.
Fifi's not on this season. I want Peque to win.
Oh my god.
Season 5's a great season. I like it more than you.
I'd give you my top 3 last
your top 3?
episode. Rewind the tape.
I can't. Too much footage.
You won't know.
La Kylie's is next, and she's representing Jalisco. How do we feel about this presentation?
I feel like there's a similarity of her runways in her original season where she just always looks incredible and she just goes on stage and presents the outfit, which sometimes I think for her, I like it.
Yeah.
Like she just showed out, looked incredible. It was a big dress and
I think this is the best she's ever looked.
Yeah, it was incredible.
I think this is stunning. This is so elevated
The
from her first
detailing
season.
of the like ribbon or bows, I don't know what that is. Like that is like very 3D.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful.
Gorgeous, the embroidery.
The leaves, sorry, that the make the flowers, they're all 3D. Like that's insane. It was gorgeous. She looks insane.
She got a little criticized for not doing as much of a spectacle of it, but
sometimes you don't have to if you look this good.
She did this spectacle last week, and it was like, I think, less interesting than this. I think this was really refined and nice. So I like seeing this from Kylie's.
Yes, I think overall a strong runway for her as well.
Lupita Kush is out next, representing Oaxaca. Artisanal.
Oaxaca.
This is the one place that we know about of all these places because we've been to Oaxaca a couple times.
I will say when she first stepped out, I was like, oh, not like a typical Day of the Dead like
Yeah.
face. And then she like revealed her makeup, and I was like, well, like I was
very
really
unique, yeah.
impressed. Like she looks beautiful.
The work in the eyes, the really subtle
Yes.
blues, it just makes the cheek contour pop so much.
And it all works so nice with just the black dress.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just so clean. I feel like maybe that she didn't need some of these girls do like to add a lot of jewelry on top, and I feel like this is one of those that I'm like, I wish it wasn't there.
There was a lot of necklaces this week that
Yeah.
maybe didn't need to
Like
be
shouldn't
there.
be there. And I feel like this is one of them, but I like this silhouette is incredible.
I also thought it was so smart that there's like more color on the back, because then you turn around and you get just a little more of a surprise.
But I did have the same comment of like, there's not kind of nothing in the back, and you get to see this fabric, and you're like, that's actually not a nice fabric. You know?
Maybe there could have been something
Like
done
she
to
could
the
have
back of the white piece on the head.
stoned the
also.
fabric, or like added a little different detail so that it could. Because from the front, this fabric looks beautiful. It looks like luxurious. But then when you see it from the back, it like doesn't really read the same way.
This is the Lupita that I love to see. Like she does have great concepts, and it's just very pleasing to the eyes. And her makeup is, I don't know, one of the strongest this season.
Like after this, like she is probably the best makeup artist there.
Yeah.
Like she's already shown us many different faces, which is incredible. But I feel like we do need to talk about that moment with the sales fab. We usually don't touch on the critics, but like I think this episode, her telling her to her face that she did that purposely, is when to me her runway made sense.
Yeah.
Like she did do that on purpose.
But she's also
Because
like,
it was so funny watching her with a solid face, and you're like, what are you doing? But she knew what she was doing. She's playing this
even
game.
if she didn't, committing that hard on the runway
Yeah.
to Lola Cortez's face to the point where Lola laughs.
Yeah.
And all of the judges are laughing because they just can't take how deadpan she is committing to this character.
Yeah.
Like, it's great.
I think that she knows that she's maybe like the one that they're gonna be going after.
Yeah.
Like in terms of critiques, like they're really pushing her to like criticize her really bad. That I feel like she's figuring out ways in which she can take those things into her like own, like in her.
Is she like the Velvet of this season?
No,
They're going hard on
that
her.
she's so much better. Like meaning
No,
like
mean to Velvet. I do like to say it was a little more than Velvet.
way more. Like the thing.
But they're being similarly
I
mean
know,
to her.
but she's playing the game.
Yeah.
Belve was just lost and scared.
Yes, a
She's
little bit.
like, I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna tell you to your face that what I did on the runway, I did it so that you could get upset. Like that was funny, even if she did or not. Like that is like so funny. She again, during the workroom, she's like, "Oh, I voted for you twice."
Yes.
To Regina's face, she told her, "I voted for you twice." Everybody's like, "Wait, what? You could have voted for?"
Yeah.
Like they were shocked.
She's playing the game.
And then here, she does it again. And I love the way she looked at the camera, clicked the button, unclicked it, clicked it again, and she's like, I can vote twice. Like that.
Incredible TV.
She's giving TV. And she knows. I feel like she knows that she's giving TV, and I cannot wait.
We weren't even like thinking that she should have got the Rainbow Star.
Yeah.
We weren't even maybe thinking she should have gotten the Pink Star. She is giving the best TV of anyone in the entire cast.
Yes.
Like,
and I
it's
feel like the
awesome.
workroom, what they were trying to do is they were trying to set her up as like the villain. Not the villain, but like more somebody that is there to just mess up the game in a very fun way. So I am looking forward.
Instigator.
Yes.
Boom. Having her and Mr. Boo in the same cast is giving us plenty to talk about.
Amazing.
So we go into La Mas of the week, and I think we were both really happy to see Peke win.
We were very, very happy to see Peke.
She deserves
I
it.
think during the critiques, though, we were like, are they going to give it to somebody else?
It sort of seemed like it. I think they're kind of trying to edge her a little bit, but they finally let
It
her
was
have it
undeniable.
this week.
She deserved this gold star. So
It was
congratulations.
really nice. So I was a little confused at this point. We
Okay.
couldn't quite figure out what happened.
I know,
there.
and I figured out the rules again in my
Okay.
mind. So if they're not real, it's because they're in my mind. I think how it works is if you...
Peke gets to pick.
No, well, but we're explaining because we got confused when they first announced that in the bottom are Raga and Regina. And I think that's because if you lose the lip sync the episode before, you automatically get put back into the lip sync.
I forgot. Okay, that's
So you
the
can
rule we
get two
forgot.
double stars
Okay.
back to back. So what's happening is they are the ones who lost the lip sync last episode.
Yes,
So
I forgot
that's
that.
why automatically, they didn't explain it though. And it was confusing. I was like, why are they in the bottom?
This was a very Galileo situation where I
Yes.
was waiting for anyone to tell me
I think they're already
anything.
expecting us to know the rules, even though they made the rules and they're changing the rules as they go every time.
And they're telling us they're changing the rules, but then they change the rules and they don't tell us what the rules used to be. They don't tell us which rules are still applying.
So then it all made sense because for me, I thought that the girls were voting for the 2 bottom girls.
Me too.
But it turns out they're voting for 1.
And it was
Miss Taboo, which I agree.
Makes
like
sense.
it makes sense in terms of when you see all the runways back to back. Like she was the weaker one of the group this time.
Miss Taboo was very clearly the best last week, and she was very clearly the worst this week.
Which
that happens.
again, it's part of the game. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I feel like this season is great.
Yes.
What Wayru, they changed the rules out of nowhere, and this is like the mini challenge thing where they're like, we're changing the rules. So they change the rules and they allow Peke to pick one of the bottom 2 girls and save her from lip syncing tonight.
The Golden Beaver.
But not the girl that they just picked. So not Miss Taboo. It's only those 2
Can't
girls.
say
You know,
Mr.
where I'm
Bear.
like,
It's a limited Golden Beaver.
it's
yeah.
a limited. I'm like, what? So then she decides to save Raga, which I thought she was gonna say Regina.
Was there some strategy there? Because it sort of seemed like if I was picking the person who did the best on the runway, because I'm like, you worked harder, you showed me something more impressive, you should be safe.
Which I think
you would
that's
have gone
why
with
she
Regina.
picked. No, that's why she picked Raga, because Raga was really good in her runway.
But Regina, I thought, was even better.
I know, but I think Raga got better critiques.
Sure. Okay, so she's going more with what the judges thought.
Then we see Regina Franks against Miss Taboo. And then
What a
just
funny-
them alone, Regina comes out, J-Lo looking gorgeous, padded, shape, natural hair. Like human, she has a human
She
hair.
looks the most
like,
beautiful,
wig, like,
the most beautiful person I've ever seen. It's stunning.
and then Miss Taboo comes out.
Miss Taboo just like rolled out of a Hot Topic and it looks pretty good.
She looks like Charlie Hides. Like that wig is the wig in which she lip sync against. Who did she lip sync against?
Against Trinity. Oh
Trinity,
my
yeah.
gosh. This is so funny to me because, like, look, we love Miss Taboo, but putting on this outfit and being like, okay, time to be on TV is hilarious to me. I also...
Which I feel like adds more to the campness of the lip sync is the song is so stupid, so this is kind of a stupid look.
I think Miss Taboo made a very strong choice during this lip sync.
Yes.
Because when Regina came out looking like that, do you remember that picture of at the Grammys like 10 years ago?
RuPaul, Lady Gaga?
No, but that's funny too. No, I was thinking it's Ed Sheeran and Beyonce, like when they did that duet together, and Beyonce's like glammed out, and Ed Sheeran's wearing like a nasty old like flannel that he probably slept in.
I feel
before.
like this has like meme quality, just like everything
Look,
about it.
someone make a meme. This is our second meme that we've suggested.
And then we kind of see through the lip sync that neither of them really know the words.
For me, I wasn't thinking Miss Taboo doesn't know the words. I was thinking...
I know, I feel like when they were editing Miss
Regina
Taboo,
really didn't know
Regina
the words.
didn't really know the words. And
Miss Taboo knew some of the words.
To Lola's point, it's not a very hard, like, this is the Valentina song where, like, it's an
Greedy, I'm
easy, like, it repeats itself. So you're just saying the same thing over and over.
I think getting this song, Miss Taboo knew she was going up against someone who's probably, like, a more versatile, energetic dancer than her.
Yeah.
I think Miss Taboo made a very smart choice. And I thought Miss Taboo won the lip sync, obviously. And I didn't think she was that bad to justify what happened next.
The judges make a decision and they
really chew them out.
They really chew them out, which is fair. I
Sure.
will agree with them. It's like, this is Solo Las Más. This is an all-star season. This is a season that you've been waiting to be on again. And I feel like that does require some level of like preparedness. Like you have to prepare for it. That they decide to give both of them black stars.
I think that's a little too much. They're just doing crazy stuff now.
But the thing is, I do agree with that.
You know who Miss Taboo dances like? Miss Taboo dances like RuPaul out of drag, like when she's doing like a DJ set. Just like wiggling her
I feel like
little
Miss
bony
Taboo
butt.
is like the FAG.
Oh, Nicole Page Brooks
Yes.
of Mexico? Okay.
Yeah, I
could
feel
see
like
it.
she's the Nicole Brooks of Mexico. Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of got an Atlanta quality to her drag. I could
She
see it.
definitely does. And then that concludes the episode. What are your thoughts?
I think this is a great second episode. I think it's hard with a new season. Sometimes you have a very exciting first episode and you want to keep the momentum going. I thought the challenge, the mini reto, the main challenge, I thought this was almost more exciting than last week.
Yes. Also shorter, episode.
Yeah.
I guess it's not, because I feel like the first one is always the bigger one. It had a bigger main challenge and a bigger runway. So I think overall, this is shaping to be one of the best seasons of La Saga.
I think so, yeah. If it's going up against my two favorite seasons, it has to beat season 2 and season 4. Not necessarily in that order. I like those two about equal.
I like those two about equal. And
Do you think it can beat either one of them?
I think so. I think
Potentially?
I think it has the power to do that. Based on the episode tonight, has your top 3 changed? Who's your top 3 right now?
I mean, Lupita is like edging up there. I think she could maybe make it into my top 3. I think I'm still going to keep my top 3 of Peke. Who's my top 3?
I don't remember.
Peke, Juana.
You picked them. Oh, so you did pick Juana.
I'll say
so you did pick Juana.
I did. I'll say Peke, Juana, Lupita. For right
I
now.
still think Regina is going to come back.
Sure.
And she's going to really showcase the level of like talent that she has. So she's still in my top 3.
I mean, I thought she should have been in the top tonight.
Like
so I feel
she was incredible. Peke Valderas, obviously. Although that's what I said in her season, and then she went home.
Kiss of death.
And the third one right now, it's probably between Raga, maybe. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's shaping out to where she's gonna like really showcase who she is, and I feel like that's kind of her storyline right now. And the Sales Fab, because the Sales Fab storyline is developing as like if she does become like the meddling, more drama villain, sometimes they get pushed to the end.
Yeah. I mean, that could be
As
cool. You want a villain in the final 3.
Yeah, so that would be an incredible finalist for me. So,
yeah. Well, cool. Why don't you tell people that they can see us next week in the voice of the CS Fab?
Thank you, everybody, for watching our video. And we'll catch you on the next Nick and Sergio's Fun Watch List. Mwah!
Apocasi. Okay, we're done. That's